We really got a female suspect trying to flirt her way out the situation after she just got done killing somebody. That's not gonna happen, my friend. We got a suspect tries to flirt herself out of a murder. Who do you think you is? But anyways, let's check it out, alright? Let's see what happens. Come on.
Yeah, how long you guys been married?
Fix your hair.
What he was going to do, because I don't know the severity of it. I'm just scared.
This is Amelia Bassoon attempting to seduce the detectives to get away with murder.
Ooh.
Amelia was arrested in connection with the murders of Cindy and Sean Stack.
Man.
They think she helped her husband cover up the crime, but she will do everything she can.
Wait. She's married? Bro, she looks mad young, bro. I'm not even gonna lie.
Including flirting with the detectives.
Bro.
While this case started in a playful manner, it quickly evolved into one of the most intense interrogations of all time.
I didn't do anything.
The detective starts by reading Amelia her rights and getting some basic information.
Am
I alright.
getting arrested or something for something?
Yeah, you're about to get arrested, my friend. See, she about to play that victim card like,
oh my gosh, I didn't know I did this.
I'm gonna say this right now, and you know, this is not me attacking any females, alright? So if you're a girl watching this video, do not feel attacked. But I'm gonna be real. Girls, I think they're able to get out of situations like this a lot more easier than men. Because all she really gotta do is start acting sad, you know, start crying, you know, say, oh, I didn't know I did this. And you know, they about to freaking reduce the amount of years in her sentence. If that was a guy doing that, they don't care about that bullcrap.
Explain it to you. Yeah, what's going on with you, okay?
Just normally when this starts is like someone getting in trouble or arrested or something.
Well,
yeah, you are in trouble.
We want to be able to talk to you.
Already, it's obvious that Amelia is making her voice high-pitched and speaking in a timid tone of voice.
You see what I say about that victim card? I'm telling y'all.
While this could just be what she sounds like normally, other footage of her suggests otherwise.
I don't want to press charges, but I would like a no contact order. I can do that. Okay.
Oh, that was her real voice? They got the
A
receipts!
change in tone could also be a reaction to being in a stressful and uncomfortable situation. But as the interrogation continues, she begins to show more and more of these flirtatious signs.
What happened with Josh? Did you say that? Did I hear you say he shot himself in the leg?
Yeah, so in December we went bowling.
Okay.
Alright, bowling.
The bullet went around the bone.
See, the fact they had to fast forward, that's how you know she was yapping.
Yeah, how long you guys been married?
It'll be a year in September.
Oh, okay.
Nah.
Here, Amelia gathers her hair and moves it all to the right-hand side, exposing her neck on the left. The neck carries the jugular, an important and vulnerable part of the body that many people will make an effort to protect. However, when someone feels comfortable or safe around someone, they're likely to expose their neck by tilting their head or moving their hair to the side, suggesting attraction or at least the desire to show it.
Hey, he looking for niggas on camera now. Yeah, let me just put my hair to the side real quick so that you can see my neck, right? If a female is doing that for you, then I'm assuming that you got it in the bag, right?
No. Amelia, I can tell you the reason why we're here today.
All right.
It's because of that issue with the bank.
A murder. Get to the point.
For this type of situation, yeah.
Okay.
Like this intense. I mean, I got in trouble at work, which makes sense, but I'm just confused about that.
Okay.
Let's walk through it a little bit, okay? Let's walk through that and see how maybe we came here today. All right.
Yeah.
If this was just a misunderstanding or what, okay?
The story ended with Cindy and Sean dead, but started with an equally disgusting crime. Amelia was an employee at Chase Bank and exploited her position to steal $50,000 from a dementia-ridden man. She wrote 2 checks from his account, and her husband Josh deposited them in his accounts.
Oh my goodness, bro. And y'all probably missed a detail. She was pretty much taking advantage of a man that had dementia, man. So obviously he's not gonna be able to keep up with everything that's going on. So she pretty much took advantage of him for $50,000.
When Cindy and Sean started asking questions, Josh purchased a gun and shot the pair in their own apartment.
What?
This interrogation is not only to uncover the details behind the theft, but also to determine what part she played in the killings.
So what happened with this write-up? So, I mean, had you been a banker for him for a while? I mean...
Yeah, so I've been his banker since I moved here.
So what happened with these checks?
Yeah, what was the checks, huh? Come on.
Nothing, he called him. I have the record over global security. So when they came in, they pulled like call logs, they pulled like cameras, just to make sure like they pulled signature files. Because I mean, it's still federal, it's the bank. So they wanted to make sure that I wasn't like, I guess, stealing.
When you talk to Gerald, I mean, how did he appear to you? Is he a young guy, old guy?
He's old.
Oh, how did he appear to you when you talked to him?
He's okay.
He was okay?
He was okay, but he had dementia. Woo!
Talk to him about remembering things or anything like that?
Like, I know, like, a little about himself. Like, he had brain surgery. But for the most part, he remembers things. I don't think he forgets.
I don't think he forgets, really. For a person with dementia, you don't think he forgets. What? She's honestly selling on herself right now.
Amelia does her best to seem open and honest here, but as soon as she finishes up talking, she brings her shoulders up, hunches over slightly, and crosses her arms. All movements that are done to protect vital parts of the body and are obvious tells that someone feels uncomfortable. These signs only become more apparent as the interview continues.
What did he have you do? Like, what did he ask for?
Nothing, it's just we put 2 checks and $25,000 each.
Right.
The grandson came, picked him up.
The grandson came and picked him up?
Ooh.
It was either the day before or the day after. I opened up an account for him.
Oh, so he must have just deposited those checks into the account?
I'm guessing.
I think your best bet right now is to be completely honest with us, okay?
Bro, even the investigator know that she's bullcrapping right now, bro. Just tell the truth, alright? 9 times out of 10, they low-key already know that you really did it. But, they're still gonna question you to see if you're telling the truth or not.
So let's go on a little bit more, okay? The truth is gonna be the best thing right now.
Yeah.
This happened in May?
My write-up for it in May.
Is the account still open?
The grandfather?
No?
Amelia's speech has become much shorter and unclear, and she continues to seem more and more uncomfortable when pressured about Gerald's banking records. Of course, the detective has noticed this and is seeing straight through her original timid and playful demeanor, so he decides to ramp up the pressure.
Hey, it's time to press up, full court press. Let's go.
At a certain point in time, we have to move past it, all right? He's a nice guy, and I'm sure you really do care about him.
I do.
Do you see now?
But it's not like I don't want to make it.
Oh, apply that pressure.
No.
Apply that pressure.
Did you take advantage of that old man?
Did you? Did you take advantage of him?
I took advantage of him because he's a really nice guy.
Yeah?
Nah.
And Josh, did he ever talk to them?
No, he never spoke to him. He doesn't even.
What? Nah.
Their house.
Him? He doesn't even know where they live. I don't even know where they live.
Well, you have access to his account.
Yeah, but I haven't.
You opened it.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie though. She low-key a good liar. Bro, she's literally answering all these questions on top of her head with like lies and stuff, bro. Like, how can you be that much good of a liar? That's low-key scary though.
Yeah, but I don't remember his address.
You talked to Cindy? Possible she gave you their address? Is it going to be in the text messages?
No,
But you don't remember if she gave you the address or not?
she never did. She had no reason to.
So possible Josh went over there and you didn't know?
I mean, how would he know where they lived though?
That's not the question I was asking. Is it possible that he
Not that I know. No.
So you can't say for sure he did or didn't?
I can say no
Answer the question.
Why
You
not?
say no.
Because he doesn't know he doesn't know them.
Amelia now decides to change strategies. Instead of her original flirtatious and playful demeanor, she's switched to an innocent and clueless one. At points, she even smiles and laughs while being asked serious questions in an attempt to downplay the intensity and pressure. This is a sign that the facade she's put up is starting to break, and the detective takes this as an opportunity to press her even further.
Oh
I
yeah.
understand the severity.
Let's go. Defense.
Because I don't know if you really do. All right, and I think you need to start understanding that how this interview goes and what decisions you make here are going to affect your life for a long, long time.
Oh yeah.
I think that you had this all planned out, and I think and again, not saying it in a bad way, but this is what we do.
Oh yeah.
And when we make mistakes, we figure things out and go, okay, all right, there's a lot more going on here, all right? And you know whose name is all over this right now? You and Joshua, okay? You need to start thinking real hard and real fast, okay? Who is involved in this and what happened? Okay.
Just say it.
That's all I know.
Okay. Things got out of hand, okay? This got out of hand. I think what happened was Cindy was asking you for this money back and you didn't have it, and there's some issues there, okay? Sometimes, again, when we make a mistake, we do something wrong and the ball gets rolling and we can't stop it. You understand what I'm saying? Okay? Listen, you have your whole life ahead of you.
I know.
You have a 7-year-old son.
You got a whole 7-year-old son doing this.
Is 50 grand worth your life? No!
I don't think it is, man.
So, whatever happened beyond this, we need to know. Because if you want to keep going with what you're telling us, okay, then we're going to have to go on that, all right? And you have to understand.
Yeah. Okay.
So somebody did something, we need to know now.
Talking about her son obviously strikes a chord with Amelia, and as interrogations are all about exploiting emotions to extract the truth, the detective jumps on this to make her as vulnerable as possible.
Did
Let's
Josh
see.
put you up to this?
No.
Well, this is the stuff we need to know. Listen, if he put you up to it, he put you up to it. That's okay. Again, like Detective Murphy said, I think you're kind of at this crossroads right now, okay? You've got Josh, who you probably love, and he's your husband, okay? But you also have Julian. And you got to picture that little boy. You got to picture not being able to watch him grow up. Think about that for a second. Think about being put somewhere very far away from him, and the only way you're going to have contact with him is through letters. Oh! You're going to get pictures in jail, in prison, of your little boy growing up. That's your future.
Is this fake tears right here, y'all? What y'all think?
I don't know the severity of what he did,
What did he do?
but he knows the relationship that I have with Mr. Stack. He knows that. I mean, I would take him food, like,
Listen to me.
so at a point he would get upset with me that, like, I'm too nice, that I can't kind of act with my customers, but he's an old guy. He has no family. But I mean, I talked to him because, you know, he's my husband. I talked to him.
Did Josh say that you kind of were owed this money because you were taking care of this guy?
I don't know if he said that, but
Ooh. Just spit it
I don't
out.
want to get in trouble. I didn't do anything.
See? Yep, right there. I don't want to get in trouble. Well, first of all, you're already in trouble because they already know what you did. But hey, at this point, if you're lying to them now, that's just adding more years onto your sentence.
We need to know. Well, then tell us, okay? Tell us. They're both dead.
What?
Yeah. They're dead.
Yeah. Oh, now you want to act surprised? Like she didn't execute the plan though?
So now we really need to talk.
Yeah, let's
At
talk.
this point, all of the games that Amelia was playing have gone out the window. Whether
Man.
she's innocent or not, she's now being accused of aiding a murderer and is faced with losing her job, house,
Man.
and a 7-year-old son. So, understandably, she's starting to get incredibly scared.
I do not want to go to jail. I don't. Like,
Say
if
the
I get
truth.
fired, okay, let me get fired at work, but I don't want to go to jail. I didn't do anything. I didn't plan anything. I didn't conspire anything. Just
Oh, look at this. This dude just chilling because he already knows the truth. He already knows what's gonna happen to you, man.
I don't want to
Well,
go to
again-
jail.
From here, the detectives try to capitalize on this, using her vulnerable state to try and extract as much information as possible from her. But Amelia asserts that she's only told the truth throughout the entire interrogation. She didn't know Cindy and Sean were dead, and she had nothing to do with their murders. These detectives have now been talking to her for over 2 hours, and they've
What?
executed this style of interrogation almost perfectly. But for the last few hours, they've just been going around in circles to no avail. So instead, they leave the room to discuss a new approach.
Ooh.
And that's when detective number 3 enters with blankets and a
Uh-oh.
kind, apologetic tone.
Hey, you need to talk to him.
He could either be smooth with it or he's just gonna fumble the bag.
Did they tell you who they work for?
Yeah,
Yeah, we're homicide detectives, so.
I know.
And they want you to be a witness, not a suspect.
That's what I
Ooh.
because I just don't want to be involved in any of this. Like,
Okay.
I don't want any part of this. I want to be able to go home.
Okay.
Just-
Entering like this after
Okay.
such a stressful experience with the other detectives will set Amelia's mind at ease.
Yeah.
And subconsciously enforce the idea that he isn't a threat. At the start of the interrogation, Amelia was trying to seduce the detectives in an attempt to get better treatment and hopefully even a lighter sentence.
Which failed miserably. Don't think flirting your way into this is gonna get you out of it. Relax, girl.
So if
Come
the
on.
third detective plays into this by treating her kindly and playing her game, maybe he'll have a chance of finding out what really happened.
Yeah.
You can't lie. You can't, which means holding something back, telling a partial truth, or just flat out lying.
So pretty much what he's doing, alright, he's doing the opposite of what the other detective was doing. You see, the other detective, he was just pressing the girl, alright? But look, what he's gonna be doing, he's gonna be sweet talking her just to see if that works to, you know, get the truth out of her. Because at this point, we just want the truth.
That is accessory. You're protecting someone, and I'm telling you right now, you don't need to do that.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what happened?
Just say it. He put a whole blanket over her. Bruh,
No, he just told me if you say
you about to go to bed.
Like if you, because I mean, I'm not stupid.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
eventually he told you what happened.
No, he didn't tell me that he killed anybody. Or that he was going.
But you know that he was going over there.
I knew that he was going over there.
What day?
He told me, he's like, don't worry about what I'm doing. I'll take care of it.
Talking
Whoa.
about them, though.
I'm guessing so, because that's just what he keeps on saying.
Your importance is in details, not in vagueness.
They told me I'm going to jail regardless.
Well, the fraud part may be, but that's nothing. That is nothing. compared to these charges.
It's not.
For first-degree murder.
What would y'all rather go to jail for? First degree murder or fraud? I'm sure fraud is probably less of a charge, less years for fraud. If you go to jail for murder, that's probably like a life sentence.
This is where I'm scared. If I say these things, like, I didn't do any of this.
Put it this way. If you protect him and you don't tell us everything, then you're part of the crime.
There it is.
Is now met with a harsh dilemma.
Yep.
She has to either gamble that the detectives never connect her to the crime and face felony charges herself, or fess up and snitch to the police, likely sending her husband to jail.
What are y'all doing? So are you just gonna lie to the people and just get a felony charge, or are you gonna betray your husband? Now, betraying your husband would have probably been a little bit more easier if they didn't have a kid, but you know, she can't really do that. She can't really betray the husband because she has a whole kid. But let me know what you guys think about this. Which option would you pick? All right.
His life. This is her last chance to make the right decision, or she'll never see her son again.
Man.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's see.
And then she wanted to know. She went with her dad to the bank and she looked
Alright.
at the transaction history and she wanted to know what the checks were. So I can't tell her much. And then he's over my shoulder listening to my conversations with her. And he's just like, I'll take care of it. Don't worry about it. He just wasn't having it. He didn't want me to talk to her. He didn't want me to contact her.
Talk about her.
The guy's daughter.
You know her name?
Cynthia. Cindy. She doesn't call her Cindy.
Cindy. And he knew who Cindy was.
Only because of the conversations that me and her were having.
Okay, go ahead, I'm sorry.
See? You see how she's giving out a lot more information than last time? See, maybe gentle talking might be the method though.
He said that I'm gonna take care of things. The next day he comes home and he's like banging on the door.
Oh,
This is like
okay.
Where the apartment or the house where we were at today.
Yes.
Okay.
He came banging on the door. When he came home, he took the gun apart. He was shaking.
What?
He took all his clothes off. He put
Oh, no.
it in a garbage bag. And then he went by his mom and dad's house.
What?
When did you become aware that he was involved in the murder?
Well, I didn't know what happened. I just stopped hearing from her. And then when I said something about, can I call her? He told me no. And then he got really mad at me. And he was like, if you say something, I'm going to kill you.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Say that unless he told you about the murder. That's the part that's so when did he tell you about the murder? Sweetie, you gotta let this go. You can't. Anything you hold back is not gonna look good. You got
Just say it.
tell it. It hurts. It's scary. I understand that, but not talking is worse for you than talking.
It was, he
Did
never...
he describe how, what?
He never physically said, like, what he did or if anything was done.
Did he say he shot him?
Well,
Ooh.
I'm guessing he had his gun, so...
Don't guess.
Don't guess.
He said he shot him.
Hey, don't guess, alright? Just say what it is.
Yes.
He said he shot him.
And with
Okay.
that, the detectives
Okay.
managed to use Amelia's tactics against her and
Yeah.
got her to confess to her own husband's crime. The detectives also stuck to their word and, after confirming she had nothing to do with the murders, dropped the charges against her.
See? Telling the truth is gonna get you, man. I'm telling you, man. So now she gets less years probably now, right? So let's see, let's
She was,
see.
however, still charged with the theft and sentenced to 3 years in prison.
You see?
Josh, however, was found guilty of the first-degree murders of Cindy and Sean Stack and was sentenced to life behind.
I told you life was gonna happen. I told you was gonna get life if you do murder, bro. Bro, I'm telling y'all, bro. I know my stuff, man, alright? I should be a lawyer. I probably shouldn't be a lawyer. Nah, but ain't it crazy though? I literally said earlier in the video, for life in prison, you probably gotta do murder for something like that. And guess what? This dude got murdered. But alright, you guys, that was the video. Hopefully we all learned a lesson here, alright? Do not let anybody persuade you into doing bad things. And low-key, now I'm thinking about it, I low-key feel bad for their son though, cause think about it. Dad is now in prison for life, and now his mom is in jail for 3 years. Who is he gonna be with for like the next 3 years? Because at least the mom's gonna be back in the picture for the next 3 years, but the dad is gonna be gone forever. That low-key sucks, man. Like you really gotta think about your kids. Like when you start having kids, bro, like think about your actions a lot more thoroughly. Because like at the end of the day, like after work, you want to just see them. You know, you want to just enjoy their time with them. So please, guys, if you got kids, just think about them. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure to terminate that like button, subscribe to join the EJ Nation. We're on our way to 2,000 subscribers, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next video.